Hey everyone, how's it going? So before this video gets started, if you want to save money on gas, if you're still paying full price for gas and you feel like you're still spending too much money on gas, there's a way to get 15 cents off per gallon if you use my code and link in the description down below for an app called Get Upside. Again, if you use my special promo code, you'll get 15 cents off per gallon. All of my friends use it, all of us use it. It's a new app. And I honestly can't believe that more people aren't using it. So if you haven't started yet using it, or at least try it out once and get 15 cents off per gallon. And then for life, you'll get discounts on your gas. And if you can refer a couple of your friends to use your code and link too, you can get up to 99 cents off per gallon, even more. It's crazy. You'll never have to pay full price for gas again. Use the link in the description down below for Get Upside. All right, now let's get on to the video. Hey everyone, how's it going? Welcome back to the Rideshare Hub. My name's Dylan. Thank you so much for coming by. So today's video, unfortunately, is not a very great video. A lot of Uber drivers are quitting. A lot of Lyft drivers are quitting too because of the new policy that Uber has introduced, which I'm going to get into after I drink my Fiji water. So the new policy that they enforced does include a lot of things that drivers are not really on board with, not really happy with. Passengers, I honestly don't think that passengers really care too much. They're just going out. If they really need to get somewhere, they're gonna get somewhere. If drivers really need to make money, they're still gonna abide by the rules just because, you know, they have no other choice. But for drivers who don't really need the money, they're just simply quitting and moving on to Instacart or moving on to DoorDash or getting unemployment benefits because they don't want to go out and work and they'd rather just sit at home, sit on their couch and collect unemployment, which I honestly don't blame them for. If I was in that position, I would too. Obviously, I run my own business, so I'm not really in the position where, you know, I can file for unemployment because I still do receive some income. So anyways, let's get into the article with the update and let's see why exactly are Uber and Lyft drivers quitting left and right now. So here we go. This is the what the bread? Okay, I gotta accept cookies. Okay, this is the Uber to require drivers and riders to wear face masks, open windows for ventilation. So that's pretty nuts, is that Uber drivers for the first time now actually have to drive with the windows down. I mean, do you want to drive with the wind blowing in your face, especially when you're going 80 miles per hour on the freeway? Okay, maybe you shouldn't be going 80, but okay, let's say we're all going 65. Even if we're all actually abiding by the law, wink wink, and we're actually driving 65 miles per hour, which is still super dang fast, wind blowing in your face. Does this look like I want wind blowing in my hair right now? I would be bedhead for days. No thank you. Here we go. Uber's and by the way, you gotta wear a face mask. Oh, where are we getting these face masks that we have to wear? Oh, by the way, how often should we change face masks? Let's see here, what does the internet say? How often change face mask? Rule of thumb is that you should change a face mask after 1 working day in dusty conditions. How often should you change your face mask? I've heard that it's, you know, that you should change it after, yeah, let's see, how often should you change these? I don't know. I've heard that you should change them quicker. I don't have time to get through all that. It's not really the point. The point is that Uber, I mean, they said that they're going to be providing these face masks, but like, I haven't gotten any face masks on my door. I'm an Uber driver. No, I'm not. I don't plan on going out, but where are my face masks? Oh, what if I need to go out and make money right now, but I have to wear a face mask? I have to pay for these things. These things cost money. And where the heck are you supposed to get these things? On Amazon? And pay 150 bucks? Or on eBay? And pay $300 because people are price gouging through the roof on there? And wait for shipping? No thank you. How often am I gonna need this? How long is this gonna be? For a year? Should I get a year's supply of face masks so I can go out and drive for Uber? Should I pay $1,000 for a year's supply of face masks? No thank you. And by the way, face masks is still a controversial topic. I mean, the World Health Organization at the very beginning said, oh no, don't wear face masks. It's bad. And I've heard studies too that face masks are not even good. So actually, I don't want to like get into politics and stuff, but I just want to show you guys, like, there are a lot of people, there's actually studies against wearing face masks. So this is actually a doctor named David Jockers, and again, I'm not saying he is correct or anybody is correct on face masks, but it is still a very controversial topic. I mean, this is a doctor. He goes, you will not see me wearing a face mask, wearing a cloth mask. At best, they provide a placebo effect, a feeling of safety for a fearful individual. And at worst, they restrict oxygen, increase carbon dioxide consumption, and if they are worn several times without cleaning them, which we all know, the average citizen isn't like a trained surgeon who knows how to properly clean a face mask, and of course there's room for error there. He goes, they increase the pathogen load on the body. If you want to support a healthy immune system, ditch the mask and live free. So what he's talking about is that if there are germs on the face mask, you're essentially just pushing them up into your face all day long. Like, that's not healthy. And then he goes, that's from his friend Eric Zielinski. Ever wonder why no one has given a clear, concise explanation to why masks are now recommended and even required in many places like Costco starting Monday? Because there is no science and logical explanation to justify it. In fact, studies like this one in Vietnam, published in 2015, found that for medical professions treating the flu in Hanoi, cloth masks appeared to lead to more infections than medical masks. The cloth holds onto moisture, is often reused, and filters poorly compared to medical masks. So this one, he's saying that you should wear a medical mask if anything, but we all know we can't get medical masks. They're reserved for hospitals. So how are we as Uber drivers supposed to go out? There's so many problems with this. This is where it's just like, they're just blindly saying, okay, everyone has to wear a face mask or else you're deactivated. And it's like, well, at first they said don't wear a face mask because it's not good for you. And now doctors are saying, don't wear a cloth mask, only wear a medical mask, but we can't get medical masks. Is Uber giving out all Uber drivers medical masks? No, they're not. They might have said that. They might have said they're giving out masks, but where's mine? I looked throughout my whole house and I haven't found one medical mask that Uber sent me. And I'm an Uber driver. Hence the ridiculously weak, nebulous, and almost cryptic explanation from the most revered health organizations in the world. According to the WHO, masks are effective only when used in combination with frequent hand cleaning and alcohol-based hand rubber and soap and water. In the words of Mayo Clinic, can face masks help prevent the spread of coronavirus? Yes, face masks combined with other preventive measures. Just let this sink in for a moment. If something in and of itself were effective at stopping the spread of COVID, it would not require something also to enhance its efficacy. Guys, again, I'm playing devil's advocate, okay? Don't thumbs down this video because you believe that I'm trying to tell people not to wear a face mask. I'm just saying, I think it's pretty, I just think that there's just, I don't know. Maybe it is right for them to tell all drivers to wear face masks, but I mean, definitely not cloth masks. I mean, I'm pretty on board with, I think wearing cloth mask is not really good unless you're just perfectly washing that baby every single hour. I don't know. Wearing a medical mask, that's one thing. But also, the fact that they're just deactivating drivers, I mean, maybe they should like partner with Amazon or partner with somebody to provide medical grade masks for drivers. Because urging drivers to wear cloth masks could actually be harming them. Here we go. Drivers and riders will have to confirm they're wearing a mask or cover before every ride, the company said. The new guidelines are in effect through the end of June. Again, guys, I don't know. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a medical provider. I'm just like expressing my concern, you know? I'm not saying I'm right. I'm not saying I'm wrong. I'm not saying that doctor's right. I'm not saying the World Health Organization is right. I'm not saying Trump is right. I'm not saying anybody's right, guys. I'm just trying to, like, I guess kind of raise some concerns that some people are thinking about. Because I don't think it should just be like black and white. Like, you have to wear a mask. If you don't, you're deactivated. Because I think it's a bigger issue at hand. What if you have asthma? And what if you wearing a cloth mask? What if you need that oxygen and you can end up getting sick anyway? Drivers and riders will now have to confirm they're wearing a mask or cover before every ride, the company said. The new guidelines are in effect through the end of June. Additional guidelines including reducing the suggested number of rides. So they're changing the number of suggested, reducing the maximum suggested number of passengers. So now they don't want people to sit in the front seat. Delivery people and drive, which, I mean, still, guys, is it really gonna make much of a difference if you're sitting in the front seat versus the back seat? You're still, what, 1 foot away from the person, 2 feet away at most. Delivery people and drivers will be asked to confirm through a new checklist. I get it, guys, you probably don't want somebody sitting in the front seat, but still, I mean, come on. Which requires drivers to verify they are wearing a mask by asking them to take a selfie? They're gonna ask drivers to take a selfie with a mask on? Once verified, riders receive a notification through the app. Oh my gosh, this is crazy. Riders will also have to confirm they are wearing some type of cover on their face as well as sanitize their hands. So if the rider's not carrying on hand sanitizer, they can't ride with you? Uber's making riders use a similar checklist to verify they are taking precautions. Besides confirming they will abide to the face cover guidelines, riders must also agree to sit in the back seat and open windows for ventilation. As countries reopen, Uber is focused on safety and proceeding with caution, Uber CEO said. Today, we continue to ask riders to stay home if they can, while shipping safety supplies to drivers who are providing essential trips. I'm not going to provide essential trips until you send me the... Riders and drivers are now allowed to cancel trips without penalty if they don't feel safe, including if the passenger or driver isn't wearing a face cover. Users can also report this issue to Uber. Drivers and riders who repeatedly violate mask policies risk losing access, meaning they're going to get deactivated. Gosh, Uber is still operating in the US, Canada, India, most of Europe, and Latin America. Yeah. Lyft also announced that users must submit a personal health certification, which requires every rider and driver to self-certify that they are also wearing a face mask, and they will not ride or drive with Lyft if they have symptoms. So this is both Uber and Lyft, guys. Anyways, that's it for today's video, guys. That's why Uber and Lyft drivers are quitting, because, I mean, come on. This is getting ridiculous, so. Alright, guys. I'll talk to y'all soon.